to use this and show me what area here.
This is basically called a solar lentigo. It's also known as a sunspot. You also have a little compound.
Right here. What about these wrinkles up here? Feeling okay? Absolutely. Can't.
Hi, this is Dr. Darn. Thank you so much for coming to Aesthetic Medicine today. We really appreciate having you here. At Aesthetic Medicine, we've been in business for over 10 years. We've performed over 30,000 procedures, and we have thousands and thousands of satisfied customers. We have one of the largest aesthetic centers here on the West Coast, and we've had patients from all over the world. New Zealand, Australia, Croatia, and Europe have come here for the treatments. Currently we have over 25 employees, including licensed and laser certified estheticians, medical assistants, nurses, and physicians. There's always an on-site physician here specifically trained in laser procedures. Invariably, we strive to produce our results with little or no pain and no downtime. We generally provide non-invasive treatments for our patients.
I had one laser treatment when I was fairly young, about 13, and it was pretty prehistoric and very painful, so I was a little nervous, but the technology has really come really far. It's really not painful, and it's worth everything.
It looks like a little pinch, but as it keeps on going, you feel comfortable. It doesn't really hurt at all. It's painless.
That's what I liked most about the treatments, is that there was no swelling or marks, or it wasn't noticeable that he even had the treatment.
The improvement that I've seen has actually been phenomenal. The skin damage was completely eradicated within about 4 treatments. It was the most amazing thing I'd ever undergone.
No downtime, no.
Here at Aesthetic Medicine, we treat wrinkles with Botox. We also use fillers. Botox is for wrinkles in motion. It stops the motion. It paralyzes the muscles in the areas where it's injected. The crow's feet, where the little crinkles beside the eyes, is another very, very common area that the Botox is used. And of course, the signature procedure here at Aesthetic Medicine is the laser lift. The laser lift can reduce fine lines, wrinkles, sun damage, pore size, and dark circles, as well as tightening the skin of the face, neck, and décolletage. The Enlight device goes after the more shallow wrinkles. It goes to the more superficial layers of the skin. The Vasculite laser goes into the deeper layers of the skin to go after those deep wrinkles, especially around the mouth. The microdermabrasion that's done before the treatment helps to lift the dead surface layer of skin and allow the 2 lasers to penetrate better. And after the treatment, we highly recommend the TNS products that Skin Medica produces, because they also stimulate the growth of collagen in the skin. We're internationally recognized for the treatment of rosacea. We have 3 different devices that we use to treat rosacea. We have the Genesis, we have the E-Light, and we also have the Enlight that we use. And depending on the symptoms and depending on how the patient presents, we'll use those 3 in any one of a number of different combinations. In terms of skincare treatments, we treat acne as well as sun damage with several devices as well and several procedures. We've gotten excellent results with our sun damage patients, and they're very, very satisfied with those treatments.
Within 2 weeks of that treatment, every single piece of sun damage just fell right off my face, and when I looked in the mirror, I did not even recognize myself. And other people noticed immediately the change. When I would go out in public, people would say, "You look different, you look so much better, what did you have done?" And I would explain, and their mouths would drop.
And even after the very first appointment, could see a lot of change, and so now it's barely noticeable.
When you wake up and you look in the mirror and you kind of feel fresh and you don't see the sun damage and you don't see the freckles that used to be there and the lines and stuff, you feel so much better, you know. And because it is non-invasive and it's painless and, you know, it's just, I can't describe how wonderful it is.
In addition, with acne, we've helped develop a handheld take-home device which will be out on the market here very, very shortly. We've recently developed the LipoLift, which is a non-invasive way of reducing cellulite and reducing unwanted fat and circumference. In 4 treatments, one of our patients lost 3 inches around her waist. The LipoLift combines 2 non-invasive and painless procedures to produce maximum results. Additionally, our vein therapy center, which treats varicose veins and spider veins with the state-of-the-art equipment and trained technicians and physicians as well.
Dr. Darm and the staff always wants to exceed the expectations of our patients as far as their outcomes and results are concerned. And we try to do our very best to allow the patient to know exactly what's going to be happening to them, what they are to be expecting from the different therapies that we have, and then we actually exceed that to the best of our abilities.
The customer service at Aesthetic Medicine has been great. The people are a lot of fun, actually, when you're in the treatments, too. They've answered every single question. They've called, helped to remind me of appointments, which is a big deal, but it's been really good.
The clinic is always really well maintained. It's very nice and relaxing. Yeah, you almost feel like you're at a spa instead of at a medical clinic, which is nice.
People will say to me, wow, you'll look at my driver's license and they'll say, you can't possibly be 50 years old, and I am. Although most people say I look like I'm 35, and I'll take that.
If you have any questions about any of our services, please do not hesitate to ask, and we will be more than happy to answer your questions.